Hello folks, back with you once again with another gear demo and review video. I'll try to keep this short but sweet. Right now we're going to be demoing the Lekato looper station pedal that I unboxed several weeks ago. And after some wrist injuries and everything, I am finally able to review this video and demo it and put it through its paces. As you can see, my secondary camera, this is the pedal, okay? You can see a number 2 on there. Now, if you go back and watch the unboxing video, you can see exactly all the different specs and things like that. I'm not going to go over that in this video. You'll need to watch that to get the details. But I will say this has a tuner, an onboard tuner, which is pretty stable. And it also has, I think, up to 9 different looper patches. So that's really cool. It comes with a little USB cable so that you can hook it up to your computer and you can be able to save each looper file as, I think it's a waveform. So that's really cool when you're trying to come up with ideas for songs and you don't want to erase all your loops. Then you go ahead and transport them to your computer so that you'll be able to save them for later for idea purposes. Okay, so I've already got 2 of these loaded and I'm going to let you see exactly what they sound like. Now, you might not be able to see these. There's 2 little buttons here on either side of that number 2 there. I'm going to go back 1 and then go to the 1. Now this, if I go to another loop that hasn't been loaded yet, you'll see the blue lights disappear. The blue lights tell you that there's a loop there for one thing, but also as you'll see here in just a little bit, the blue lights will go around the actual interface to tell you how long it's taking for the loop to complete. Okay, so if you have a short loop, it'll go around really quick. If you have a long loop, it'll take longer for those LEDs to light up as it goes around. Let's go through the first 2 here that I created. This has a tuner. As I said, you press those 2 buttons, the forward and the backward button, together, and it gives you a tuner. I've already tuned before, but as I said, it's really, really handy. So let me just show you that real quick. Just a simple 1-2 at the same time, and now you can see I'm in tune. There's no jittery jumping around or anything like that. It's very, very handy to have a pedal with a tuner. Why is that? Because that allows you to eliminate an extra pedal in the step. Not only is this a mini pedal, but it adds an additional feature with it. And that's really great. To disengage that and go back in looper mode, you just hit those 2 buttons again, and you're back in looper mode. So let's listen to that first loop I created so you can get an idea of how to use these things. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so you can kind of hear as I talk through this. Now you'll see the blue lights are lighting up to show you how long the loop is. As we create a loop here in just a second, I'll show you what all the different functions are. But I don't know, this is just an idea I had in my head and I thought, well, this would be cool to kind of jam over. Now the cool thing is you'll notice the little knob at the top actually turns the loop down. So let me turn the loop back up on my interface and then turn it down via the pedal. And you'll see this really is handy for when you want to jam along with it. A lot of times it comes out louder than what you intend for it to be, but with a looper pedal that has a volume function, it makes it a whole lot easier to play and jam along with. Now I've got full volume for my guitar to play along with. Okay, so that's one setting here. Let's go to the next one. This is more of a funky one. I'm going through my zoom pedal here, just a real quick reference of what all these pedals are. Over here, which you can't see, it's kind of out of this line of sight here. It's my Freak Out pedal from Digitech. I'm going through a Crybaby 535Q wah pedal into my Zoom MS50G multi-effects pedal, Joyo Ultimate Drive Overdrive, and then Ibanez Tube Screamer Overdrive. Went straight into the Lekato looper station pedal. All the tones I'm getting are from that Zoom. I would like to put this on my 11 rack, but I didn't want to have to run so many extra cables just to get the power supplies. You can see that it says power supply down there. That's what I'm using to power all these pedals. Back to loop 2. Let's see what that sounds like. Pretty cool. And as you can tell, it was a little bit longer with the blue lights getting around. Now, let's go to an actual new channel here. And we'll create a loop from scratch. Now, I'm liking the sound of this, echoey room sound. lot of nice reverb there. So let's see if we can come up with something based around that. Now, for a sound like that, I kind of want maybe a suspended tone. Maybe just 4 chords. We'll try that. Now, generally, before I go any further, generally you want to have a good sense of timing, maybe even have a click track, a metronome, at least upon the first initial loop, so that you'll make sure that you get back around on the right beat. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can't hardly hear that. Let me turn that up. Seamless loop there. Good sense of timing. Let's put some bass in there. I'm going to use a bass setting on my Zoom pedal. So I'm going to give C. I'll turn the tone knob on my guitar down a bit to give it a little bit less poppy sound. Okay, so pressed it once, it was red. Now it's blue going back around. If I press it again, now it's going to start recording. So let's say I put something in. And I messed up. Just press and hold. Okay? See if that works. Yes, it works. So it's not there. So we'll try this again. What I can do is, instead of waiting for the loop to go all the way around, just press it again to record and continue going on where I left off. Let's see, what else can we add? I can't really add any drums, but I can maybe fake drums with that. So we can try it. Okay, so now that's on there. So to stop it, I just tap it twice. Like that, all right? I've got another clean channel here. We'll try to put some things on top of that, maybe with some higher register stuff so that it stands out a little bit better. Okay, so we have a full loop built now. A lot of this isn't as clean as what I'd like it to be because I've got all these tones that I haven't really messed with in a while, so I don't know what settings are available. Having said that, let's go ahead and try soloing over this. I'm going to use a patch on my Zoom pedal, so we'll see what that sounds like. And it's as simple as that, folks. The Lekato looper station pedal will provide you with many hours of practice time and session time together with you and just your looper pedal. You can create your own jam tracks. You can even most likely be able to plug in jam tracks to the pedal itself. There's a whole instruction manual on what you can do with this thing. If you want to check this out, please check out the link below. I will have links to this pedal and you'll be able to test it out for yourself. Thanks to the good folks over at Lekato Pedals and Gear for helping me out and sending this pedal my way so that I could test it out for you guys. Alright, a looper pedal is a very handy tool to have for practice. It helps you stay in time, it helps you think on the fly of different things to work on and different songs to come up with, and it's a good place to store your ideas as well. Like I said, most looper pedals don't have 9 channels, especially in the mini form where you can just go to the next channel and then the next channel and then come up with a new idea. So I think it's very handy that the people at Lekato have done this so that you can have a kind of an all-in-one loop pedal to be able to record your ideas and play around with them. More so than a lot of the other looper pedals that are this size have a lot of fancy bells and whistles like half speed and reverse and things like that, which are kind of cool novelty things, but not really practical. This is practical. It's got an onboard tuner. It kind of tells you as you're coming around where you're at in the sequence, if you're getting close to the next loop or not, that you'll know when to punch in, punch out, or that you'll know when the song is kind of restarting itself. I really think it's a really handy tool, and I think you will like it in your arsenal of tools and effects pedals for yourself. So please check out Lekato Looper Station Pedal. Click the link below to find out more. This is Eric Beatty, and I want to thank you for tuning in today. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you'll be informed when new videos like this come out. We'll talk to you on the next video. Thanks so much, and God bless.